Hi, greetings, Phil Hoovians. Hoovian Queen here. Hope you have a good week so far. Well, our look at the 13th Doctor and Nakajuzan with the episode The Haunting of Villa Diodati. The Doctor takes Graham, Ryan, and Yas to Lake Geneva in 1816 to witness Mary Shelley gain the inspiration to write Frankenstein, though she warns him about revealing this to her. Meanwhile, Mary, her infant William, along with John Polidori, Claire Claremont, and Lord Byron are staying at the Villa Diodati. Mary's fiancé Percy Bicey Shelley is inexplicably missing. Because of the inclement weather, Byron suggests each write a ghost story to scare the others. Later, the Doctor and her companions arrive, only to discover the expected ghost story sharing has been abandoned, and that Percy isn't there, although he should have been. Strange events occur in the villa, such as the repeated rearrangement of its layout, objects moving of their own accord, and skeletal hands crawling around the halls. Byron suggests it is a ghost that haunts the villa, but the Doctor suspects something else is occurring. The events are part of a security system designed to hide something. The group sees an apparition which the Doctor recognizes as a being moving through time. The apparition resolves into a half-converted Cyberman. Graham, Ryan, and Yaz remind the Doctor of Jack Harkness's warning of the lone Cyberman and giving it what it wants, but she angrily orders them not to follow her and tells them to protect Mary and the others before heading up to confront the Cyberman. The Cyberman, named Ashad, was sent back in time to look for the Cyberium, a liquid metal with the collective knowledge of the Cybermen. Ashad attracted to the villa, but then his power had been sapped. As the Doctor tries to lure Ashad away from the villa, he's struck by lightning, recharging his power core, and he prepares to attack the villa again. Meanwhile, the Doctor discovers Percy's room, the walls of which are covered in strange gibberish in his handwriting. The Doctor races to warn the others, but instead finds Percy hiding in the cellar with a crazed look. She discovers he is possessed by the Cyberium, having found a few days prior the Cyberium had created the supernatural events to prevent discovery. She brings Percy to Ashad, and to stop Ashad from killing him, tricks the Cyberium into leaving Percy's body and entering hers. Ashad threatens to destroy the planet, forcing the Doctor to turn the Cyberium over to him, despite Harkness's warning. The Doctor and her companions depart, making plans to follow Ashad to the future using coordinates from Percy's Cyberman-based writings. So let's take a look at some continuity surrounding this episode. Jack Harkness had asked Graham, Ryan, and Yas to warn the Doctor of the lone Cyberman in the episode Fugitive of the Jejune. The Doctor, in warning her companions away from the Cyberman, is supplied to allude to Bill Potts, a former companion of the 12th Doctor who was cyber-converted during the events of World Enough and Time. A series of Doctor Who Big Finish audio plays involved the 8th Doctor meeting Mary Shelley around 1816, upon which she joined him briefly as a companion. One 2011 audio play, The Silver Turk, involves the two meeting a damaged Cyberman, which became an inspiration for Shelley to write Frankenstein. Lord Byron was the father of Ada Lovelace, whom the Doctor and companions had met in 1834 in the series' two-part premiere, Spyfall. Now let's take a look at the production of this episode, beginning with the development. The Haunting of Villa Diodati was written by Maxine Alderton. Christina called Alderton, quote, an absolute Mary Shelley and Byron, not a buff. She's an expert in that, end quote. Much is said about this episode, the episode is true to known fact for Lord Byron, Mary, and the others, including that the summer during the stay of the villa was unusually stormy due to the 1850 eruption of Mount Tambora that led to the year without a summer. And now on to the casting. Maxim Baldry appeared as Dr. John Polidori in the episode. Nadia Parks appeared as Claire Claremont. Jacob Collins-Levy also appeared as Lord Byron. The Cybermen, said to appear in the 12th series finale, first appeared in the episode. And now on to the filming. Emma Sullivan directed the fourth block, consisting of 7 and 8 episodes. The Mythier Mara estate was film location for the villa's interiors. And now finally onto some literary references. Early in the episode, Byron and the Doctor exchanged lines of verse from Byron's short lyrical poem She Walks in Beauty, written in 1814. Shortly after that, he mentions his long-narrative poem in Childe Harold's Pilgrimage, which was published in installments between 1812 and 1818. Later, A Shot in the Cyberman recites parts of Shelley's long poem Queen Mab, which was published in 1813. At the end of the episode, Byron reads the conclusion from his own poem Darkness, which he composed in July 1816. Mary Shelley describes the shot as a modern Prometheus, the alternate title for her novel Frankenstein. So overall, I think this episode is pretty darn good, and again, I love episodes that involve the Doctor meeting historical figures and whatnot. So yeah. So overall, I give Haunting of Villa Diodati 4 sonic screwdrivers out of 5. Anyway, tune in next time when we take a look at the next episode, Ascension of the Cybermen. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you did, be sure to give a thumbs up, share it around. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of my upload videos. And if you help support this channel further, then be sure to check out my Patreon page. Link is always in the description below. Anyway, until next time, this is Sylvian Queen saying, "Oh my giddy aunt! When I say run, run! I've the neutron flow. Would you like a jelly baby? Fantastic! Allons-y! Geronimo!" Bow ties are cool, fezzes are cool, and Stetsons are cool.